Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Well, here we are in another war, and Iran has no interest in talking to Donald Trump. And, I don't blame them. See, when they were in that first war with Israel last year, they were actually winning. And then Donald Trump stepped in and called a ceasefire. All right. And listening to Donald Trump, look at where they are now. So now they're reflecting back. Okay, Donald Trump, we listened to you before. And look at what happened. You teamed up with Israel and you attacked us. They're not sitting down with Donald Trump. They said F a ceasefire. So this time around, they are going in. And remember, y'all, I don't know if you heard this. Donald Trump, they're saying America only have like 8 days worth of missiles. Okay, so if this thing goes on for, because they're talking about 4 or 5 weeks, they have no way of knowing that. But if you really remember and reflect back, that's what they said about the Russian-Ukraine war. Oh, this will be over in 2 weeks. And the thing still ain't over. Been going on since 2022. So now you got these folks sitting up there like Donald Trump talking about it'll be over 4 or 5 weeks. No, it'll actually be over now when Iran gets tired because they're not listening to Donald Trump in the US. They don't want to hear nothing Donald Trump has to say. So Donald Trump thought he was going to team up with Israel, drop bombs on Iran, and then go run to a negotiating table. And they're showing him straight up, it ain't going down like that. So, MAGA, y'all need to step in and enlist and get your butts ready because now Donald Trump is talking about getting possibly troops on the ground. And the way I see it, y'all start every single war up in here. You have started every war, every single one. And why should others put themselves on the line for the ones that keep starting the wars? So, MAGA, you need to take them corny ass red hats off and gear up and get your ass out there ready to fight. But see, we know what cowards you really are because if you remember when Donald Trump was going at Iran in his first term, these folks panicked. They were all online trying to figure out how to get their name off of the selective service list and can I get rid of my application and all that crap because you're a bunch of cowards at the end of the day. You're just a bunch of keyboard warriors, and anything that happens beyond that keyboard, you're a coward. And no, why should people in my community put themselves on the line over a war that never should have been started? This was because Israel was butt sore and they didn't do so well in that last war where they were going back and forth for several weeks. And Netanyahu didn't want to let it go. He needed to get one up on Iran. Look, ladies and gentlemen, stay out of this mess. Donald Trump got this country in something that was not planned out. There are no plans. And that's another thing I have consistently seen over and over. He just teamed up and did this thing with Israel. There are no real plans on the table at all. This is absolutely insane. There are no plans on the table. And the Pentagon warned Donald Trump This thing can go on for months, even years before they even went in there. They tried to tell Donald Trump, this ain't going to be one of these things you drop a bomb and 2 weeks later it's over. They're telling him months or even years this can go on. And Donald Trump disregarded all of that and jumped on there with Netanyahu, and they did this thing. Y'all, last night I stayed up and I actually watched the entire blood moon. And I was also looking at all the bombs Israel was getting hit with from Iran. They couldn't get all of them. They could not get all those bombs. Those bombs were I mean, they were sending over hypersonic bombs. And you know, they go so fast, they can't shoot them out of the sky. And yeah, they did get some of them, but they could not get them all. A lot of them were hitting the ground, hitting buildings, hitting roads. It was just they were just getting their asses handed to them. And now Donald Trump is talking, well, people are going to die. Well, nobody should have to die because you had no business starting this mess in the first place. Iran didn't do anything to America. Iran did not do a single thing to America. And I was listening to videos of people that are trapped over there that are Americans. I was listening to a sister that's over in Dubai. She went over there vacationing, and the bombs started dropping because Dubai got hit. Because there's military bases over there. Iran is targeting several other countries because that's where the U.S. military bases and embassies are. So Dubai, a couple of bombs dropped up in there, and they got the city on lockdown. So she's panicking. She's like, I don't know how we're going to get out of here. We need help. Well, I don't know who's going to come help you at this point. You may be over there for weeks, before there's planes leaving out of there. If you don't have to go in that region, don't go. It's not safe. It's not safe. Now, the US is also issuing warnings for Americans over there to get the hell out of that region, get out of the Middle East. So that warning went out over the last couple of days that they need to find a way to get out of there. So, if anybody got to go, it should be MAGA. You voted Donald Trump in. You believed everything. You know Donald Trump is a pathological liar. When does this man tell the truth about anything? He don't tell the truth about nothing. Donald Trump is a pathological liar. And since some of you MAGAs are on video, because I've seen some of your videos, that means what Donald Trump is doing is right. What he's doing is right. Then you should be the boots on the ground. It should be you. And I'm going to get into this a little later. Didn't Pete Hegseth say he don't want DEI? Okay, then you shouldn't want nobody from my community going into this war. Remember, y'all don't like DEI, right? So you want your all-white guy army? Here's your big chance to have that. You can have that right now. Because an all-white army, you already lost before you got started. You know damn well ain't no all-white army going to go over there and defeat anything. That's why you didn't win Afghanistan. That's why you didn't win Iraq. You didn't win shit over there. You lost all of those wars. See, you can play this DEI stuff, and I'm fine with it, actually, because I don't want my people over there. So I say DEI it up until you can't DEI no more. If DEI means my people are going to be safe and not in a war zone, then I love DEI. I love that you're getting rid of DEI. Good. Continue to get rid of it and leave my people the hell alone. Leave my people alone. You said you don't want, then I'm going to play the video at 1:45 of Pete Hegseth against DEI in the Army. You don't want diversity in your Army. That's fine. Then that means my people stay safe and your asses go out there and fight. That's fine with me. I love it. And we're going to talk about them letting black men go that been in the Army for years over razor bumps. We're going to talk about that too. I love it. I love it. My brothers, if you got razor bumps right now and you show them razor bumps and get your ass the hell up on out of there. Don't you let them send you over there and you risk it losing your life. If that's the simple reason you want to get rid of black men, hey, get out of there. And I'm going to show you the brothers in the military that had to leave over razor bumps. This stuff is real. So you don't want our men? That's fine with me. I love it. They can be here in the community helping their own people, looking after and protecting their own community. That's where they belong anyway. That's the way I see it. They don't belong in no Pete Hegseth army. They don't belong in that kind of army. All right, y'all, let me get this video on the road. Here we go. All right, y'all. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Hey, yo, MAGA, Trump supporters. Hi. How y'all doing? Hey. It's your girl, Clary, CEO, Demna for Cancer. And let's talk about it. Come on to the forefront. Come on. Y'all was the first ones to get to that voting booth and vote Donald Trump all the way down and all Republicans. Okay. And since y'all want to keep a track in y'all government, y'all, not us, y'all government and y'all Republican Party want to keep keep a track of everybody who votes and everything, we should go ahead and get that list of all of y'all who voted Republican and MAGA, you know, all straight down the road, because then we can call you and your children to go to this war and fight. Because yeah, the ones that voted Democrat, we ain't moving. Okay, since y'all was so Trump, MAGA, he's doing this, he's the greatest. Well, he's the greatest. Your ass right to the motherfucking front line. Enlist, write your motherfucking information down, get a goddamn suit on, and get your ass on the first motherfucking plane flying over to Iran. Yeah. Since y'all I'm so Trump and I'm make America great again. I'm for ICE. Well, ICE your ass right on over to Iran. Yeah, they hiring for the army. It's time for y'all to get your asses up on there, motherfuckers. Bye. Since y'all was first in line to knock everybody out the way and vote for Trump, get your Trump ass up on the motherfucking front line. Bye, bitches. Bye. This what the fuck y'all wanted. This what you voted for. If your name was on the list to vote Republican, get your ass on this motherfucking plane ready to go. Bye. Bye, motherfuckers.
This is for all of the MAGAs, the Trump supporters. Step to the front, please. I need you guys to step up to the fucking front of the line. This is what the fuck I need y'all to do. Effective today, because you know Iran and Israel is at war. No thanks to your fucking president. You you voted for, even though everybody else tried to tell you, despite what he's telling you that he's not going to start a new war. But I digress. Let's take back to the subject. I need you guys, all of you MAGAs, all of you Trump supporters, I need you guys to step to the front of the class. Now, what I want you to do is to take your fucking ass down to any one of the United States Army military service. That means the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Marines. I don't care what it is. The fucking Army Reserve. I don't care. Cub Scouts. I need all of you fucking to take your ass down there and sign up. I want you guys to be the first one online. You need to volunteer and be the first one online. The reason being, I need you. That means your husband, your brothers, your sons, your daughters, whoever the fuck you have that's an able-bodied age. As a matter of fact, if you voted for Trump, I don't care, roll your fucking wheelchair down there, and I'm going to need you guys to sign up. I need you guys to be the first one on front line. That means that because you stood 10 toes behind the president, you need to go ahead and stand 10 toes in front of those bullets that's coming. We don't need the rest of us that told you not to do it to be unalive because of your decisions. So this is what I need you to do. All you MAGAs, all you Trump supporters, this is what you voted for. Remember, he did tell you no more wars. Since he started the war, you have to live with the consequences. I need you guys to put your family, your loved ones on the front line. Now, we don't want to hear that shit, but, oh, you didn't vote for that. Yes, that is exactly what the fuck you voted for. So now we need you to spill your blood, not our blood. Nah, motherfucker, take your ass down to that. They're waiting for you. And remember, America loves you.
You know, I see a lot of Republicans online celebrating Donald Trump's war in Iran, and they're happy that it's going to continue for weeks, according to him. And yet none of them are signing up for the military. You know, you can go to the Army website and sign up and get deployed, right? Go do it. They're perfectly happy putting other Americans out there on the front lines, putting their lives in danger. 3 Americans have already died, but they sit from the comfort of their homes in the United States and type on their keyboards and say, yeah, war in Iran, let's keep going. Pathetic. Pathetic. These warmongers who voted for the peace president in a year completely flip and they're saying, yeah, let's keep going. Disgusting, man.
It's time to go to war, folks. So I'm calling on all you MAGA, men and women alike. You are so patriotic. You love the United States. It is time for you to sign up. We don't care. Army, Navy, military, Air Force, go and do your duty. Your country needs you, MAGA. Housing, food, transportation, healthcare. You will travel the world, MAGA. You stops first. Go ahead and sign up. Hopefully you go off to war and you don't come back.
I want every single person that's threatened that Kamala Harris would start World War III and a vote for Kamala Harris would be a vote for World War III and that Trump was the peace president. I want every single one of those people, everyone, to be strapped up on the front lines in this war against Iran, because this is your war. This is what you voted for. If you're cheering this on, you better be the first one in line being drafted to this war. Not us, not me.
All right, MAGA, now is your chance to be a patriot. Now is the chance to sign up for the military and go to the Middle East and fight Iran. I want all my MAGA friends out there to encourage their sons, their daughters, their grandsons and granddaughters to sign up for the military right now. So you can go over to the Middle East and you can go fight Iran. And don't worry, Dictator Trump has your children and grandchildren's best interests in mind. He said more American military members are going to die, but that's just the way it is. We just have to deal with it.
Send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more.
Don't worry about it, MAGA. There'll be more. No big deal if your child dies, MAGA. No big deal if your child dies in the Middle East fighting Iran. No. Let's see how patriotic you really are. Put your money where your mouth is, MAGA. Sign up for the military. Encourage your kids, your cousins, your family members, your grandkids to sign up for the military right now. I want to see every MAGA person under the age of 30 go into the Middle East and fight Iran right now. And right after that, I want to see, you know who we should send? Let's send ICE agents. ICE agents are patriots. Let's send them over there too. Every ICE agent. Let's do it for our country, ICE agents. Go over to the Middle East right now, ICE agents. Sign up for the military. Go over there. Oh, wait, I forgot, ICE agents. You probably weren't strong enough and smart enough to pass whatever military training test that they give. So, ICE agents, you stay here. But MAGA, let's send your kids over there right now. I've seen the most idiotic posts of people saying that Iran's finally going to be free. You know, they already installed a new Ayatollah, okay? There's literally Ayatollahs in training. They're 4 deep. So if you take out the next one, there's going to be 2 or 3 more right behind him. It's never going to happen. Iran's never going to be free, okay? It's always going to be the way it is. We went in there for no goddamn reason whatsoever, and now innocent Americans are being killed because of this jackass wants to cover up his name being in the Epstein files. He wants to cover up the fact that he sexually assaulted underage girls. But come on, MAGA. Let's form that MAGA army right now. Let's see you be patriots, MAGA. Pick up the phone right now. Call your grandkids. Forgo college, grandkids. Go join the military because we need to go fight Iran.
Bombed Iran on behalf of Israel. Yes, it was on behalf of Israel. We're entering a nuclear war, the World War III, because the entire world is going to erupt. And you want to know the people that are cheering it on right now? Their tune is going to drastically change the minute we start seeing flag-draped coffins on the nightly news, on Fox News that brainwashes all the baby boomers, and on CNN that brainwashes all the Democrat baby boomers. And that is exactly how this is going to go down.
I'm not happy about the whole thing. I don't think this was in America's interest. It's going to uncork a significant can of worms and chaos and destruction in Iran now. Who takes over? You still have tens, hundreds of thousands of IRGC people that will be positioning to be number 2, to be the next rulers of that country. I don't see how this is in keeping with the president's MAGA commitment. I'm disappointed.
Oh no, don't be disappointed. Y'all, you know, these are the very people that voted for Donald Trump. Don't be disappointed now. You know, you look like you probably got some young adults or even grandkids. Get them on over there now. Get them on over there, because we don't want to hear none of this fake patriotic crap, because y'all ain't no patriots anyway. You're a bunch of fake patriots. And number 2, this is what you want. Okay. Donald Trump, he didn't care. He bypassed Congress, took out a world leader, took a man. I mean, whether Iran liked their leader or not, what the hell does that got to do with the U.S.? That man was not placing any threats on the U.S. or Donald Trump. So no. So when you need boots on the ground, because Donald Trump is talking about troops on the ground over there, you make sure you round up MAGA. You make sure you round up all of these high IQ people and get them over there. That's who you send. These one running around talking about high IQs and kissing Donald Trump's ass. Send them over there first. Send them over there. You got plenty of them. Get them over there first. Oh, yeah. Actually, the very next day after he dropped bombs along with Israel, that was exactly what everybody was saying online. Why don't you send Barron? Get Eric and Don Jr. too. Send your children over there. You always expect everybody else to send their sons and their daughters, while these rich people, their kids stay at home and stay safe. And they said Netanyahu, his son is in Florida. He got his son completely out of Israel from harm's way. His son lives down in Florida. That's where he is. So he ain't even over in Israel. This is what these rich people do. They want to make damn sure nobody in their family got to go. But everybody else should sacrifice? Nah, none of y'all are worth it. After looking at the Epstein files, many of you rich people ain't worth a pile of piss. So anyway, look, Donald Trump, you better figure out what you're going to do and do it in a way where you leave my people the hell alone. Okay? We don't need to be involved in any more wars these people start. We done been in enough wars, and our forefathers have shed their blood. And if you had people that went over to Operation Desert Storm and all these other things they had going on over in the Middle East, we done shed enough blood for America. America don't even want to give us goddamn reparations. But see, you're ready to spend trillions of dollars on a war, but you won't give us reparations. Man, y'all can go kick rocks. Leave us the hell alone. Fight your war and don't bother us. Don't bother us. Don't bother our sons, our daughters, our grandchildren. Leave us alone. So, y'all, I got my next live coming at 1:45, and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to let you listen to Pete Hegseth looking down on diversity in the military, and our brothers talking about how they're kicked out, got their letters kicked out because of their razor bumps. So you don't want us, then you don't get us. Plain and simple. So I will see you at 1:45. Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't see you, have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Shalom, family. And don't forget to pick up your 12 Tribes on Earth hair products. Shalom.